Hey guys, doing a video today for you on a case knife. This is a collaboration they did with Tony Bose, and it's the tribal spear model in ebony covers. I got a nice split deal on this with a friend of mine here on YouTube and on the forums. He goes by Knives, Guns, and Gear here on YouTube, and if you're not familiar with him, you should check him out. I'm going to put a link in the description box to his channel. Some of you guys probably are familiar with him. He shows off some really nice slip joints, current production stuff, and gun stuff too. So, alright, we'll give you a look at the knife, since that's why you're here. This is the first case knife I've owned, and it's also the biggest slip joint I own. It's a 4-inch closed length with a 3-inch blade. And I'm going to talk about the fit and finish real briefly, because I have a couple minor complaints. It's not anything serious, but I just feel it should be mentioned. So the fit and finish is really nice. I did buy this used, but I don't think that bears any fit and finish issues, really bears out on that. You can see the ebony wood is really nice. As well as there's not really any gapping butting up to the bolster. There's a little bit on this side, but I'm giving you a pretty close view. It's still pretty good. You can see it has a nice brushed finish on the bolsters and on the back spring. And the blade is nice to finish too. I love this blade shape. It's a nice utilitarian design. See the nice case markings. And it's in 154 cm. The walk and talk is really nice. You might hear it has a really snappy back spring. But it's not a nail breaker, and I think that's because of the leverage you get on this longer blade. And I don't mind a stout back spring, as long as it's smooth and it's not, like I said, ripping your fingernail off. It butts up nicely there. It's nice and flush. So my one minor complaint is it seems like and I don't know if this is intentional or not, but the scales, or rather the liners, are proud of the scales. And that's not a big deal. We see that on like knives like the Gale Bradley, but these ones, they're almost left with like a burr. I can kind of show you if I angle it right. You can just see, I think, how it's a little bit proud there. You can feel it. So that's not extreme or anything. My biggest thing is these are expensive. They're around $300 brand new. And that's just something small they could have fixed. But nothing serious. I could fix it too. Like I said, I don't know if the scales being proud of the liners is intentional or not. You don't feel it at all. It feels really great in hand. So just one small minor complaint. The half stop though is one of the nicest I've had. Still perfectly flush. And just in comparison, that's something like my TC Barlow doesn't quite have. Just a little bit proud there. Not a big deal. So the only thing is, you know, above $200, I start to get really picky. Those of you that watch my channel for a while, I kind of talk about that. But it's really nice overall. I really do like it, and I'm glad to have it. It has I don't know exactly what's going on in there. See that? It almost looks like, because it's not the liner, it almost looks like a washer, but I don't know if that's some way they pieced it together. It's just interesting. It's almost like they cut out a recess and put in another piece there. I'll give you a quick comparison. The number 99 is the largest GEC that I have right now. on the number 77 and the number, goodness, number 15. So it is really large, but it's very comfortable. I have big hands, so I like it. And the shield's nicely inlaid. I don't really know what the shield is supposed to be. Very interesting. And I forgot to mention the fluted bolsters. I love those. So, just a few very minor complaints, but the knife is really nice, and I've been using it. I really like it, and I'm very glad I got to get it. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. I'll do a full review. This is just kind of overview and talking about a few things. So, but as always, thanks for watching. Go check my buddy out. I'm going to have some other shout outs too, eventually, just of other people I enjoy watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.